you also want to pick a neighborhood that is safe, a good environment to be in. It's not about the things that you have, the clothes you wear to school or the car that you drive, but it's about the people that you live with. You need to pick a good neighborhood. Keeping up with the Joneses is very real, even if you're not very materialistic. Keeping up with the Joneses, the neighborhood that you live in, the house that you have, decides the social pressure that you feel. So what you see, for instance, with millionaires is they live in middle-class neighborhoods, so they can keep up with the Joneses without, let's say, losing their wealth. But you might say, I'm not very materialistic. The reality is that you're not a family by yourself. You also have children that will go to the school in the neighborhood. You're married. Your spouse also has an influence on you. And you don't want to be in a situation that, for instance, you're very cheap and you focus much about saving money, but that means that your kids will stand out in their school. You want to make sure that how you manage money is not a burden for them. So you need to pick a good neighborhood. Of course, you also want to pick a neighborhood that is safe, that is a good environment to be in. Safety is a very important value. When we decided to buy a house in the neighborhood that we now live in, safety was a very important aspect. Also, what we looked at is, okay, does the house and the neighborhood, does that fit with our values? And one of my values is hospitality. I want to have an open house, invite guests over, and my house needed to facilitate that. My parents have been a big inspiration for me. When I grew up, I knew that my parents have been very financially successful. However, they chose to live in a relatively modest house and they didn't really care about material things. But that also meant that, let's say, the peer pressure from the neighborhood that we lived in was not very high. So it was easy to just get along. It was not very focused on the clothes you wear to school or the car that you drive. And that gave me also a good perspective on what's important in life. It's not about the things that you have, but it's about the people that you live with. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and share it with other people. If you have any questions, ask them via the comment section and I will answer as soon as possible. See you in my next video.